Hi, today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're going to trim some jade plants, jade bonsai trees that I just got today. And they need it, they're in rough shape. So I'm going to make them all pretty. And I'll show you what to do. Here we go. Hi, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. Certified. Anyhow, on to other things. My plants. I got an early birthday gift. My birthday isn't until the beginning of December, but I don't want to ship bonsai trees, the tropical ones especially, in December because then they'll be on a cold delivery truck for Lord knows how many days, and that's just really not good for your bonsais. So we got them now. So thank you, Ryan. I love you, and that's one of the best birthday gifts I could want. So here we go to my jade bonsai that I just got today and planted, and then I'm going to trim them because they need it, and I have to break them in, but they need it though, so I'll show you what to do. Here we go. Okay, I have to get this down a little ways. And there we are. Okay, first things first, you have to use good sharp scissors. I'm using this pair right here. They're very sharp. They're hospital bandage scissors. So I have them, and you have to clean them off with rubbing alcohol before you use them. Just to be careful that you aren't getting any kind of an infection or bacteria or bug or anything to the plant. Now I'm going to take off some of the bottom from this guy just because I want him to start at a higher point. So I'm trimming off quite a bit around the base. And then when you trim right above the joint, right above the node. So you want it to be kind of at the very edge for where you trim. Little by little is the best way to go, because if you take too much off, you can't put it back on. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I don't want that one there. Okay. And this one. These are such cute little trees. 3 jade bonsai. It's like a mini forest. Okay, the next one. This one I've had for a while. The 2 on the sides are brand new. But for the one I've had, it doesn't need too much trimming because I've had it and I've taken care of it already. So, okay, that's good for that one. Now we have to go on to this other one. Right down here is a branch that's got to go. It was broken in transit. So here we are, trimming our bonsai and trying to make sure that everything is nice and even into whatever shape you're planning on making. I just want them round. That's all. Nothing special. Yep. Do. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, I think that about does it. These are kind of lower branches too, come to think of it. I don't know if I really want to keep that on there or not. I think I'll leave it. And that one, and that need trimmed off though. You know what? I am going to trim it off. There we go, and there we go. Now it's much more even. Okay. There we go. Now it's done. After I snip this thing off. Okay. Then I can put the little, I have a little piece of decorative driftwood to put on it. In it. And there it is. Ta-da! They're all done. They look beautiful. They look much rounder now. They look more like bonsai trees than they did. Just slightly. So, let's look around at everybody else. I just flipped this pothos around because it was getting uneven because the skylight is over here and the plant's trying to grow towards it. So this whole side right in here was all on the other side. Anyhow, trying to move it so that it grows all over the place instead of just in one side. And this got moved also, this little pitcher, which looks good. And I'm finally getting a little bit of droopage from the Wandering Jew. And then the fern looks good. The asparagus fern. Always. I love this fern. It's so delicate. It's so pretty. And then I've got a Norfolk pine right here. A little baby spider plant that I just started, named Henrietta Bloomwell. Oh, and this is Sir Twiston branch. This one, I don't remember the name of. Oh, here it is, Anastasia. And then down here, we have Myrtleford the Magnificent. He is a myrtle, obviously. And he has awesome raised roots. This is a gardenia. And it's got a little Chinese guy and a couple of air plants on the bottom. And it's going to smell good when it flowers in the spring. This is my Weeping Barbados Cherry bonsai tree that I got about 2 months ago. And it's taking off. It's doing really well. I have some creeping blue palea down here. And it looks pretty coming out of there. Then I've got a couple of others down here. There's a little jade right here. And right here is a sarissa, which is starting to give me problems because of the cold drafts coming in when I let the dogs in and out. But they're picky. There's not much I can do. I just have to keep her out of the cold. This is a false heather that I am growing into a bonsai. See, it's got a really cool shape to it. This is gossamer. Oh, and that was Tabitha, by the way. And this one, the fussy one, is Lady Moon Petal. Okay, this is gossamer. He's a Chinese elm that I had to chop the top off of because he's only growing down here on the bottom. He was burned by some chemicals in Miracle Grow, and I didn't know that I used too much. So, yeah, he suffered. I'm trying to get him to come back, though. So, we'll see. This is Oscar. He's another Chinese elm, and he looks just fine. And then this is Scotty P. He is my ficus. My big ficus. Because I have another ficus right here. This is King Lalabella. King Lalabella was, in history, a king in India, and he dug out some churches out of the ground. I forget the name of the place, but they carved churches out of rocks, and that was his doing. He was the one with the idea, and who ordered it done was King Lalibela. So it's in Ethiopia, I think, not India. Anyway, if I find out where that was, then I'll tell you next video or something. And then over here I've got a snake plant growing very well. My shamrocks that I put into a bonsai pot, and they look cute. They're going to sleep for the night, but they still look cute. Here's my blue fern. Love this fern. Then I've got, oh, and that's Tallulah Fernsby. This is Gideon Rootsworth. He's a spider plant. And this is Sir Percival Leafington, another spider plant. And then there's a couple I still need to add names to, like this one with the little bubble plants and the glass in it. And this is Lily that is not a lily. She is a friendship plant that my friend Elise gave me, and I've got her in a really tall vase because she got real leggy on me and she only has stuff coming on the top. So I stuck her in a really tall vase with some pretty glass around it, and there she is. This is Opal Fig and Sprout. She is a mistletoe plant. This is my Golden Globe plant, which will grow flowers. There's some forming right there. And her name is Clementine Spriggle. Here I've got Dicky Tim, more shamrocks. And those aren't going to sleep yet. Interesting. This is Abernathy. Some of my succulents. I don't do too well with succulents. I try. And then I've got an air plant down here. And some eucalyptus, which really doesn't seem to grow very much. It's just a really quiet plant. It doesn't do much of anything. I've got this guy right here. He's pretty. My parlor palm, which looks really thick. It's a nice palm. I've got my aloe vera plant that my friend Carol gave me. Thanks, Carol. Here's another parlor palm and another snake plant. The snake plants are my great-grandmother's. They've been around since the mid-1900s, so these are old plants. This is Leesie, Leesie, Leesie. She is my cyclamen that I just did a show on, and they like it cold, so I've been putting her outside for the night. She will bloom all winter long, which is amazing to me. And they have these beautiful flowers. They look kind of like violets, but they're not. And they have these pretty silver designs on their leaves. And they're all different. I guess each of the plants has different designs on the leaf. Not one is not like the other, kind of like our fingerprints. So that's kind of neat. And then back here, I have a burrow's tail. And this is my turtle vine, Miss Cordelia Sprout. Because she's in a picture. See? This is Nika. She's another air plant. And oh, I lost Lily's name tag. Oops. And I'm knocking stuff over all over the place. Anyhow, it was fun seeing you, and thank you for joining me. And I hope that I get to see you again soon. So I hope you had fun, and tell your friends about me. Okay, see you later. Love ya. Bye.